One day, when I came home at lunchtime, I heard a funny noise.
Is it filming?
Yeah. Hey guys, it's Amanda. So today I have another spring tutorial for you guys. The last tutorial that I put up was also a spring makeup video, but that one was a little more like classic, toned down, you know, like light spring makeup tutorial. This one is a little more intense, if you can't tell by the whole purple theme going on here. This spring look is definitely a little bit different, and if you're more into the whole dramatic in your face makeup, then this is definitely a look to go for. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Now, let's get into it. Okay, so just like always, I'm starting with my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden, and I'm just using that to prime my eyes and conceal any redness. After that, I'm going in with one of my favorite transition shades by Makeup Geek, and it's called Creme Brulee, and I'm just adding a few layers to that on like my crease-ish area just to get ready for all the other shadows. Now I'm lining up some Scotch tape on my lids with about the edge of my eyebrow, and this is just going to make my shadows and my liner really perfect. It's cute, right? I know. So with my Lorac Pro 2 palette, I'm taking light brown and cool gray. I'm mixing them together, and I'm just going in very lightly on the outer V area of my eye. And I'm just going to keep adding layers, and I don't want to do a heavy hand at once. It's better to add layers so it just all blends nicer. And I keep going back in with a big fluffy brush to blend all that. Now with this really beautiful shade Daydreamer by Makeup Geek, I'm just putting that first with my finger on my lids, then I'm spraying some Chill Makeup setting spray on a brush, and then adding more of it on my lid, and that's just going to make it a lot more intense. Now with my Sephora liquid liner, I'm just going to start my wing. And yeah, just a pretty basic wing, and you can just be messy with this, like I am, because you have the tape there. Now with my Maybelline gel liner, I'm just adding some of that on top, just to make it a little more precise. Now look how awesome that is. Look, tape does wonders, guys. It does wonders. Now I'm just adding some false lashes, which I really love doing lately. It just adds a whole different kind of feel to the look. So I'm just placing that on my eyes with some tweezers, and after that I'm kind of just fanning the glue, even though it probably does completely nothing. So now I'm priming my face with the L'Oreal Lumi Primer, and this is really good for spring and summertime because, you know, you want that glow. So this primer is kind of like that Becca Backlight Primer, I think it's called, except it's from the drugstore, so awesome. Now I'm taking my Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in shade 115, and I love this foundation. It's pretty much my go-to right now. And I'm also taking the Fit Me Concealer in 15 Fair Clair, and I'm just using that to brighten up the high points of my face. And you could blend it in with a beauty blender or whatever. I just used my finger because it was more convenient to me at the time. Now I'm taking my Stay Matte powder, and I'm setting all of that light concealer, which I just put on my face to highlight. Now with my Smashbox contour kit, I'm taking the two bronzy shades, and I'm kind of just going to mix them together. Can you guess what I was watching? Yeah, if you guessed Grey's Anatomy, you're right. So anyway, I'm just adding those two shades to contour my face. Now I'm going to take Bliss by Makeup Geek, and it's just a really pretty peachy shade blush, and I'm just going to put that on my cheeks. Now I'm taking my favorite highlight right now. I'm obsessed with it. It's the Bobbi Brown Pink Glow highlighter, and I pretty much just build this on my face for like 10 minutes. I just keep putting more and more on. So yeah, I'm pretty much obsessed with it right now. Now I'm taking just a light layer of mascara, And I'm just going to add that to blend my real lashes and the fake lashes. I'm also adding a layer to my bottom lashes. Now I'm taking, I think it's Marshmallow by ColourPop, and it's the satin lipstick. And I'm putting that on my lips. And I really like this color. It doesn't make your teeth look the whitest, but I mean, who cares? Now, once you do that, you are done, and this is the finished look. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you get some inspiration to be a little more bold with your makeup, because let's be real, at the end of the day, you can just wash it off and start new. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.